This review finna be short as fuck, okay? It's gonna be short as a motherfucker, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be short as a motherfucker. Being that I don't like Erica Mena, period, and this whole episode was about her and her motherfucking wedding, it's gonna be short as a motherfucker. So I got like 10 notes, and most of them got something to do with the wedding. So what I'm gonna do is right now, I'm gonna start it off with Forever Fiance and Jim Jones. Now, apparently they're back living together now. Forever Fiance is finally back in New York for good, and Jim Jones is back in the house with her for good. And, you know, they're just having this boring ass scene, just basically saying, oh, I miss you. You know, when I was living in Miami, I saw you more back then. But now that we're back in New York and you have to go back and forth to LA, I miss you. Just like you missed that horse and carriage in the white dress. But that's another story. However, they start talking about Kimbella. And Fair Fiance just want to know, like, how Kimbella's doing with Jewels being gone and the kids and all of that. So, you know, Jim was like, he wants to write a letter to Jewels. He hasn't written anything, not even no music. And we all know you ain't had no damn music. The last time I heard you on a goddamn song was when Lil Mo put out that damn Sometimes I song in 2007. This is really the last time I heard you on anybody's song. However, you know, Forever Fiance just worried about Kimbella, and, you know, she just wanted to go see how she is. So, next thing you know, Kimbella was talking on the phone with Jewels, and basically, while he's in jail, there's a bag missing. Jewel was pretty much the sole provider for her and her kids. So by him being gone, she got to get the bag some type of way. So therefore, her and Jewel's brother have come up together with an idea about all of this music that Jewel's have left behind, and, you know, just sitting there. So they decide that they're going to put it together and make an album of it. All she needs is Jewel's. I'll be glad when this cough goes away, because everything else is good except for this fucking cough. However, all she needs is Jewel's blessing to go through with it. And Jewels gave her fucking blessing, gave her his fucking blessing, so therefore she can go through with it. So now she, you know, he was like, yeah, the music is just sitting there. I'm so glad that you all came up with this idea. We finna get this music popping and we gonna do what it do, basically. So after that, Kimbella meets up with Juju and Forever Fiance, and they started talking about Jewels and everything like that. And Kimbella was basically saying how Jewel's album is about to come out. They're working on it, and she wants Jim Jones to be on the album. And Fellow Fiance said, you know what? It really don't matter. Jim would most definitely be a part of it, and I would most definitely tell him to be a part of it. So after all of that, Kimbella was like, you know, Jewels has been talking about all the industry guys that he knows and how none of them have been, you know, checking up on him, calling him, seeing about the family, none of that stuff. And he just wanted, you know, I'm real with everybody else, so why ain't nobody real with me? Joel Santana is an Aquarius like me, and one thing about it and two things for sure, don't nobody be there for us, okay? We be there for every motherfucking body, but not a soul can see when we're going through something, and not a soul think that it's necessary to check on us because we're, quote unquote, the strong motherfuckers, as if we don't have no weak moments of our own. So I understand where you coming from, Jewels. I've gone through that all my motherfucking life, so I understand it. But in the midst of her saying that, Fellow Fiance decides to pull out an envelope, and basically it's an envelope from Jim giving Kimbella money for Jewels. And you know, I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. They go from punching each other to, well, from Chrissy punching Kimbella to passing out money. God works in mysterious ways, I must say. Or is it the devil? So, now we're finna get back to this wedding shit, okay? So, Safari comes over to Yandy's house. You know, he's not sure if this wedding gonna happen at all, because he's still pissed the fuck off about what happened at that bachelor party. How Erica showed her ass with her friends, and how he felt about that. He felt disrespected and straight up embarrassed. I understand. But at the end of the day, like Yandy said, it's just one spat. You think because y'all finna get married and y'all got a baby on the way, that means that all the trouble is gonna end? It's not gonna end, baby. Y'all gonna keep having problems. And the problem is what makes the relationship stronger. If you can get through certain shit, you can get through anything. So you have to understand, just because you about to walk down that aisle and do this and do that don't mean that everything is gonna be all the way solved, because that's just not the way life goes. You got to go through a lot of shit before you get to the light of the tunnel, basically. So Erica goes to Remy, basically the same way Safari went to Yandy. And just like Remy said, you know, when you get, people think that when you get married, that means it's going to go, but you got to hit to get back to and hit another to get back to You got to do that. You got to hit rock bottom before you can get to the top. Because at the end of the day, like I said, ain't nobody's marriage is perfect. People be seeing people that's married for 28 years and think that they have never seen a hard time in their life. They feel like there's never been no infidelity. Bitch has been infidelity. Bitch has been financial issues. Bitch has been issues. Don't nobody be married for 28 years and be happy the whole 28 years. Bitch, everybody goes through issues in their relationships. Everybody goes through issues. And when you're married, you're gonna go through shit. Now it's one. It ain't, I got my bills, you got your bills. We got bills now. So it's everybody together. And then you bringing children into it. Like, it's a lot going on now. So it's never gonna be always 100%. Y'all gonna go through some shit, point blank period, and you gotta understand that. So Tahiri comes to see Erica. Erica comes out to see her wedding shit. And Tahiri, and Erica was like, Tahiri, why you even got your dress on? And Tahiri was like, because, bitch, I didn't even know if the wedding was going to happen. The last time I saw you, I didn't know if that wedding was going to happen or not. So it's the wedding going to happen. And Erica was like, yeah, the wedding going to happen. You know, Tahiri gets ready to leave out and go get her shit together. So, Safari's sister gives him something from Erica, dealing with his uncle. Safari had a close relationship with his uncle. He was very devastated when his uncle passed away or whatnot. So she knew to give him that. Next thing you know, he meets up with Erica. He gives Erica something in regards to her father. Just like Safari's uncle will be there in spirit, her father will be there in spirit. He gives her a bracelet. And I thought that was so sweet. Oh, the two water signs crying together, emotional as fuck, but they gonna get through this shit, okay? Now Joe and Tahiri come to the wedding together. But then you got Yandy and her plus one, Jonathan. So now we're talking about the situation with Joe and Tahiri. And I just feel like this. Jonathan is way too fucking invested with this shit. Like, let Sin deal with this shit. Why the fuck are you so fucking invested? And just like Joe said, why can't everybody just mind their own motherfucking business? And that's just the truth. Because Jonathan don't know how to mind his own business. He's so fucking messy and immature that it don't make no motherfucking sense. Get some business on your own. Get a man. Get some dick. And worry about your own situation. Stop worrying about what's going on with Joe and Tahiri. You know what I mean? If they're going to get back together, they're going to get back together. And what the fuck is it to you? Nothing. So shut the fuck up, Jonathan. I'm sick of you, honestly. I'm tired of you. I want you to shut what they call the fuck up and move on and get something else to do. And Tahiri, I'm not done with you either. Bitch, get a storyline. Stop sniffing up behind Joe and do something for yourself. Because I don't see why the fuck you came back to this show for the 10th anniversary, 10th season, and you ain't got nothing going on. Girl, you could have stayed where the fuck you was at, okay? But I heard you need the money. That's what I heard. But later on, this is pretty much the end right here. Erica and Safari get married. Everything is kosher. They crying together. They done got married, and everything is what it is. Everything is copacetic. And that's it. So that's my review on Love and Hip Hop New York. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My Instagram is at the bottom. And if you want to donate to the Cash App, do so. If you want to donate to the PayPal, it's on the homepage, just so we can make this channel so much better for your ratchet needs and reality recaps and hot topics and all things real talk. With that being said, Scotty is signing the fuck off, and we're about to get ready for my Love and Hip Hop Miami review. With that being said, you guys, I'm out here. Peace.